All right, dear children, welcome back to the class. We have to look at this chapter called Surface Areas and Volumes, 10th standard Surface Areas and Volumes. And in the ninth standard, you got idea about this cube, and you got idea about cuboid. Then you got to know about cylinder, yes. Then about cone, then about a sphere, then about a hemisphere. In that hemisphere, again, solid hemisphere and hollow hemisphere, solid hemisphere and hollow hemisphere. Then a little bit about frustum of cone also. I think it was there. Even though it was not there, I have taught you. So these things, now all the formulas should be perfect to you. So do you have any idea about a surface area and volume about the cube and a cuboid, cylinder, cone, sphere, hemisphere, solid hemisphere, hollow hemisphere, and frustum of cone? These surface areas and volumes are very, very important. So you should be knowing formulae. First and foremost thing in this chapter is, dear children, formulae. So whatever formulae are there, those formulas should be very, very perfect with you. They should be perfect to you. And after that, little bit of logic. Once you understood as in, once you know this formulae, the next thing is like logic. If you apply simple logic, then you should be able to find answers for all the questions in this chapter. Is it clear? Is it
Yes,
clear,
sir.
dear children? Okay. This
Yes, sir.
formula will try to see them one by one. Okay, one after the other. We'll try to see them. So that's why. So are you ready for this journey of surface areas and volumes, dear children? Are you ready? Are you excited to see this chapter?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, thank you for the response, and let's get started with this surface areas and volumes. Everybody put the heading as surface areas and volumes. Surface areas and volumes. Please use it completely. Use don't use shortcuts. Okay. Surface areas and volumes. Fine. You please write it as complete surface areas and volumes. Okay. Now surface area and volume. In that, let us in this class. No. So in 10th standard, we talk something related to combination of solids, dear children. What we talk about? Combination of solids. Okay, different solids are combined together because in a daily life we see this combination of solids. Now, have you seen any toy like this, dear children? Have you seen any toy like this? Yes or no? You must have seen a
Yes,
toy
sir.
like this, no? I mean, it
Yes,
just
sir.
rolls
Yes,
around
sir.
like this. And again, it comes back, it rolls around. Yes or no? So this is a kind of toy, no? So if you see this, what are the different components of this? You can see that there is a hemisphere, no? Here is a hemisphere. Then on top of it, I mean, this is the hemisphere, no? So whatever I'm shading with red color, this is a hemisphere. On top of that, what we have? On top of that, we have a cone, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes,
So
sir.
this is the combination of hemisphere and cone, right? Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Now there may
Yes,
be a
sir.
model. I mean, there may be a model like this also. I mean, look at this. What is this? This is a cylinder, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, on a top of it, there may be a cone like this. On the bottom of this, there may be a cone like this. There may be some model like this. No, now what is this? This is the combination of a cylinder, one cylinder plus two cones, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So I may have a combination of shapes like this. No, dear children, tell me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, what is this? Explain me. I have something like this. Okay, on top of this I have some other thing. Okay, blueberry ice cream or something like that. Now what is the combination these things are? Don't you think this is a combination of cone and hemisphere?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes or no? And sometimes this may be sphere also, because in ice cream shops they won't put half of that. No, if they're putting half of that, you will quarrel with them. So that's why they'll give you one full round like this only, no, in ice cream shop, or they put only half.
Full,
Huh?
sir.
Full they keep it, no, they, I
Full,
mean,
sir.
they just it looks a hemisphere because it is, I mean, put inside, they put this scoop of ice cream inside. So now don't you think it is the combination of cone plus sphere?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
So these things whatever I'm showing, so these are called as what, dear children?
Combination of solid.
Yes.
Combination of
So like
solids.
the yes, good. So we're going to have so many combinations of solids like this in 10th standard surface areas and volume, and we are asked to find out so many things. So that's why all formulas should be very, very perfect to us. Once the formula are perfect to us, we can jump onto these problems. Okay, dear children?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, just to give you a brief about all the formula and all. So you know about this. So what is this? This is a fundamental figure. So this is a cylinder, no? So cylinder means it will be having two properties. The first and foremost property is like radius, no? So this is called base radius. Okay, and this is also known as radius only. I mean base radius only. You can call it as base radius and top radius, no issues. And this one is called as height, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So everybody knows curved surface area. Curved surface area of cylinder is equal to 2 pi r h. Now don't ask me how it came. I have explained in the ninth standard. Now total surface area is equal to what is the formula? Can I write it directly? 2 pi r bracket r plus h? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? You should be aware of these things actually. Okay. 2 pi r bracket r plus h, or you can say total surface area is equal to, first of all, curved surface area comes plus I mean bottom area and the top area. So that is like pi r square plus pi r square, that is 2 pi r square now. Hmm?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then it becomes curved surface area as 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. Everybody should be aware of this. If you're not aware of these things, means you haven't learned your ninth standard properly. That's what it means. So in this 2 pi r, you can take common, then it becomes h plus r. And same thing, you can call it as 2 pi r bracket r plus h, no? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Tell me. Clear now, dear children? 2 pi r bracket
Yes,
r
sir.
plus h. And volume means, you know, volume means what? Base area. Base area is pi r square. So base area is like pi r square into height is h. So this is the volume, no, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Are these formulae perfect to you or not? First of all, tell me that. Is this formula known to you? All these formulae?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Once
Yes,
these
sir.
formulae related to all the solid figures, all the figures, whatever are there, if you are perfect with all these formulae, then only we can proceed forward to solve the questions of combination of solids of this 10th standard. If these formulae are not known to you, then there is no use of jumping onto the exercise. All right, dear children?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is like volume is equal to base area. Look at this. I mean, what is the general formula of volume? So whenever I say volume, general formula is like base area into height. Okay. Base area into height. So this is the fundamental, I mean, formula which everyone should be remembering. So volume is equal to base area into height. Will you remember this? Now for cylinder, no, base area, what is a base area? Pi r square h. Sorry, base area is like pi r square. Look at this is a circle, no, and height is like h. So volume is equal to pi r square h. That's how it came. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So I hope these things are clear to you, dear children. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now similarly, if you come for cone, so you know about cone, right? So this cone is having how many properties? This cone is having three properties, dear children. What are those properties? Tell me. The first and foremost property is radius, no, base radius, no. This is the radius, right? And second property is height, no. And next property is slant height, no.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So everybody must be aware of this. And slant height can be found out by using the formula L is equal to under root r square plus h square, no. By using Pythagoras theorem.
Yes, sir.
This should be very, very clear in everybody's mind whenever we want to find out that. Then definitely after that we have curved surface area. Curved surface area is equal to, what is the formula? Pi r l, no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then total surface area is equal to curved surface area, that is pi r l, plus bottom area, there is only bottom, so that's why it becomes pi r square, no? So pi r l bracket pi r square means it becomes pi r bracket l plus r. So this pi r bracket l plus r, instead of saying like that, so we are going to call it as pi r bracket r plus l, right?
Yes, sir.
So then after that, volume is equal to, what is the formula for volume? Volume is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h, no? So this is a relation between this cone and cylinder volume. So 3 times the volume of this cone with same radius and same height will be the volume of this cylinder, no? So that's why whatever pi r square h is there, so 1/3 of that pi r square h I'm writing here. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So this formula are known to you or not, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this formula should be very perfect. You like that we have for a hemisphere, sphere, and all those things are there. As we proceed, I'll be telling that. So shall we start to do some problems on this cylinder and cone so that you get some idea?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let us try to do some questions from this. Okay, please write on this question. Base area of a cylinder. Base area of a cylinder is 100 centimeter square. If its volume is, let me take it as 1500 centimeter cube. Find its height. So this kind of question can be asked for 1 mark. Okay, find its height. First of all, write the given data. With diagram also you can write, no problem. Base area of cylinder they have given. So what do you mean by base area? Don't you feel base area is equal to pi r square?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is 100 centimeter square. And they are saying volume is equal to, what is the volume of, what is the value of volume? So that is 1500 centimeter cube. Now they are asking for height. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So now you have the formula for volume. What is the formula for volume? Volume is equal to pi r square h. Now what is the volume? Volume is like 1500. So let me write that 1500 is equal to pi r square means base area that is given, that is like 100 into h. Now h is equal to what it becomes, 1500 divided by 100, and they get cancelled. Don't you think it becomes 15 centimeter? H equal to 15 centimeter.
Yes, sir.
Everybody got it? Simple, right? Dear children, very simple problem, no?
Yes, sir. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So shall I move to next question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm moving to next question now. Moving to next question. Let me move to next question. Base perimeter of a cone of height 30 centimeter is 14 centimeter. Find volume of the cone. Please do this. Very simple question, very profound concept is there. Okay. Volume means, what are the things needed for volume? 1/3 pi r square h, no? Cone means?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now 1/3 is there, pi is also there, r is not there, but h is there. I want r or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now this base perimeter equal to what they have given? They have mentioned base perimeter of a cone. Base perimeter is equal to what they have given? They have given it as 30 centimeter, no? Sorry. Base perimeter of a
14.
cone, 14. Okay, sorry. So that's like 14 centimeter. Don't you think base perimeter means it is 2 pi r?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that is equal to 14, no? So from this, can you find out r is equal to, will you find out it like 14 divided by 2 pi?
Yes.
14 divided by 2 pi centimeter. Let's keep it like this only. Otherwise, you can cancel this 2 ones are 2 sevens and you can keep that. No issues with that also. 2 ones are 2 sevens are. Don't you think R is equal to 7 by pi centimeter, dear children? Tell me. Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir.
I know pi is 22 by 7. I know
Yes,
that.
sir.
Somewhere it may get cancelled. No, so that's why I'm not doing anything. So I'm just keeping it as 7 by 5 centimeter because R is not ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is a volume, right? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So now volume is equal to what is the formula? Volume of the cone is equal to, is the formula is 1 by 3 pi r square h? Hmm? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now 1 by 3 into pi into r square means what? R square means 7 by pi whole square, no?
Yes, sir.
Into h means h is given as 30, right? So height is given as 30. No, I mean directly you can write here. Then afterwards it becomes 1 by 3 into pi into the 7 by pi whole square means 7 by pi into 7 by pi. Can I write like this? Then into 30 can I write?
Yes, sir.
Now this pi and pi they get cancelled, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now this one is like 3 ones are 3 tens are, right? Tell me. Please do it, dear children. Do it on your own so that you get this answer. Then afterwards, so volume is equal to what I get here. Volume is equal to, tell me. Now, whenever there is no other option, we have to do it. 7 into 7 is like 49. 49 into 10, is it like 490?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So 490 divided by, so that pi means 22 by 7. So let us send that a 7 above. So volume is equal, it becomes 490 into 7 divided by 22. Is it like this?
Yes,
Hmm?
Sir.
Okay, now you do it
Yes.
with the calculation skills, whatever you have, you can do this. Okay, you can, how you can do it? You can do it as 11 twos, then you can do 11 fours are 44. 11 fours are 44 means 5 is the carry. Then 11 fours are 44. Okay, 6 is the carry. Then 11 fives are, so you can leave this much. So 44.5 into 7 divided by 2 means, so volume is equal to, you can cancel with 2 here also, directly you can do, or afterwards also you can cancel. 2 ones are, then 2 twos are, then 2 twos are, 0.2 twos are, 1 is the carry, then 5s are. 22.25 into 7 it has become. So 7 fives are 35, 3 is the carry, 7 twos are 14, then 17. Okay, 1 is the carry, 7 twos are 14, then 15. 1 is the carry, 7 twos are 14, 15. So 155.75 centimeter cube. Dear children, if you are afraid of this kind of calculation, then you can go home. Okay, so this is the simplest calculation what we got. Now when you get into the exercise, now you are going to get more complex calculations there. At that time you should be ready. I mean, just because they are complex, that doesn't mean they are difficult. Okay, they will be complex, but there are easy methods to do that. Easy methods to do that. Okay, easy methods to do that. Already in ninth standard I have prepared you with all fractions and all, without the hustle and bustle of this decimals and all. Did I prepare you with the fractions, dear children, how to tackle those kind of problems in surface areas and volumes of your ninth standard? Did I prepare you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, nobody is responding. Why? Because I mean, see, you have to do this kind of calculation now. Only telling you the logic. Okay, what to do here? This is my task. I mean, radius. If I found out, done. Now afterwards, what you do, it is your task. But still, at the starting stage, I'll be giving you some hints. If you follow those hints, then your journey in surface areas and volumes will be very smooth. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Tomorrow onwards, I'm not going to write a single question here. We are going to jump directly into the first exercise and second exercise. All right, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So that your concepts are cleared through the problems only. With the help of problems only, your concepts will be clear. All right. Shall I move forward?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, look
Yes,
at
sir.
this. Right now we haven't started. I mean, the complete feel of this 10th standard syllabus set. So, combination of solids we are going to discuss. So, we have discussed this beautiful diagram of this toy with a hemisphere and cone. Then we were going to have so many figures like this, where we are going to have this cylinder, as well as we are going to have this cone and all. Yes, different cones on different sides. Then I'm going to have this kind of figures also. All right. So where there is an ice cream cone and there is a scoop of ice cream at the top. Yes. Then I'm going to have this basic formula we discussed. Then fundamental formula of this volume, that is a base area into height, that we discussed. Then we discussed about cone, slant height and all. Then we did this some one or two problem just to warm up. This is like warm up, just like jogging. Now we have to start the sprinting. Okay, shall we see one more problem, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So write down this question, all of you. A toy is in the shape of a hemisphere of radius 7 centimeter, surmounted. You understand the meaning of surmounted? Mounted means keeping it above that. Mountain we say, no? Surmounted means keeping it above. Surmounted by a cone of height. 5 centimeter. Surmounted by cone of height 5 centimeter. Find A, volume of the toy. B, total surface area of the toy. Please do this. Volume of the toy and total surface area of the toy. Do this. Diagrams are very important now. You have to draw the diagrams. With the help of diagrams, everything will be solved. A toy is in the shape of a hemisphere of radius 7 centimeter. Now it is in the shape of a hemisphere of radius 7 centimeter. Can I write like this diagram?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So it is in the shape of a hemisphere with this radius. What is this radius? This radius is going to be 7 centimeter. We'll write that later. Now it is surmounted by a cone of height 5 centimeter. Now on this, there is a cone like this. What is the height of this cone, dear children? The height of this cone is 5 centimeter. Clear, no? So this height, whatever it is there, it is 5 centimeter. All right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct, no? So now you write here hemisphere on one side, wherever these kind of questions are there, write them. Hemisphere. What is the radius of hemisphere? Radius of the hemisphere is 7 centimeter. This is the only property it is having. Now there is a cone, no? Now this cone is also having radius or not?
Yes, sir. 7
Now what is the 7 centimeter only? Look at this. I mean, this is surmounted by a cone, means it should be together only, no? So this is 7 centimeter only, no? Now this radius and this radius are same. That's why I have written both of them as R and R. Now if these radii are different, means I would have written it as RH. RH means what? A radius of hemisphere. Then I would have called it as RC. RC means what? Radius of cone. I would have called it like that. Now they are same, that's why I'm writing R. Okay, in the later stage when there are the complex problems, there may be some problems, so that's why I'm telling you now only. All right, about these symbols. Clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So this is the radius what I'm having. So this is the radius and this is the height what I'm having. Okay, so this height, what is the height of this? Tell me. Height of this is given as 5 centimeter or not?
Yes, sir.
Now What they're asking about volume of this toy. Volume means very clear, no? So volume is equal to, what is the formula, dear children? Tell me. So volume means, first of all, hemisphere means, now big question is there. What is the volume of hemisphere? Don't you think it is 2 by 3 pi r cube? Volume of the hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. No, I told you, right, in the previous class?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Sphere means it is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Hemisphere means it is 2 by 3 pi r cube. No. So if you don't know, just go through that formula and get done of that. Get rid of that. So it is going to be 2 by 3 pi r cube. Then plus. Now what is the volume of this cone? Volume of the cone is, it is obvious. It is going to be 1 by 3 pi r square h. No.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Please think over it. Okay, whether it is 1 by 3 pi r square h around, because that is the formula what we have. Now don't calculate, don't make mistake of calculating this thing and this thing separately. No, 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 no. If you do like that, then definitely you are going to mess up yourself. Don't do those calculations together. I mean differently. They have to do them together. Now 2 by 3 and 1 by 3 means, can I take 1 by 3 common here, dear children? Look at this. This 2 by 3 means 2 into 1 by 3, it can be written. No, 2 into 1 by 3. Then 1 by 3 can be taken as common or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now people are like very confusing. We'll see that. Now this pi and pi, look at this pi and pi. So can I take that pi common? So I will take that pi common also. Now look at this r cube and r square. Among r cube and r square, can I take r square common? Yes. Now h is there, h is not here. I cannot take that common. Now put one bracket. Now pi r cube is there. Now 2 by 3 pi r cube is there. Pi is I have written. Then r square I have written. R square to r cube means I have to multiply with r. Then 1 by 3 to 2 by 3 means I have to multiply this 2, no? So 2r. Look at this, 1 by 3 pi r square into 2r means, does it becomes 2 by 3 pi r cube?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Think over it, dear children, whether it becomes or not. Then afterwards, then plus, if I'm writing here, 1 by 3 pi r square, already it is there, and into, I mean, that h has to come, no? So plus h. Can I write it like this? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if you are solving the questions in this way, whatever I'm explaining now, actually this is supposed to be explained in 9th standard only. I have explained already. If you do like this is an intelligent way to do it. Now, if you are substituting the values here and if you are substituting the values here and you are finding it separately and you are finding this separately and adding them, that is like a very lengthy method, and there is more chance of making mistakes. So you have to do like this. I hope everybody understood this, whatever I've done here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now it becomes 1 by 3 into pi means what? Pi means 22 by 7 into r square. What is the value of r? R is like, now look at this. R is a 7, no? This is not some R1 or something like that. Okay. So R is like 7 only. So I'm going to r square means it is going to be 7 square. Then bracket 2 into r means 2 into 7 plus h means 5, no?
Yes, sir.
Look
Yes,
at this.
sir.
I mean, is it clear? All of it is clear, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please make a note of all this thing. Why the whole class is silent? Everybody is trying to do it, I guess, because 9th standard I have solved this problem. Exactly the same problem I must have solved, right? Yeah. So in this 7 and 7 square, don't you think this 7 and this square get cancelled? Only 1 7 remains there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Okay, please look into that. Then in the numerator, what remains? 22 into 7 divided by 3 remains. So that volume is equal to what remains there? 22 into 7 divided by 3 remains, I guess. 22 into 7 divided by 3. Then in bracket, what remains? 2 into 7 is 14. Then 14 plus 5. Is it clear? Then volume is equal to, it becomes 22 into 7 into 19, then divided by 3. Okay. Now there is no chance for us to cancel anything. Now what it becomes? 22 into, please do keep this as 22 like that only, because it will be easy for you at the end to calculate. 19 sevens are, 19 sevens are, no, otherwise 7 nines are, 7 nines are, what is that? 63. 6 is the carry. Then 133, no?
133, sir.
133 divided by 3. Okay. Now you do this. I mean, it becomes 22 into 133. You can do, no? 22 threes are 66. 6 is the carry. 22 threes are 66 plus 6 is 72. 7 is the carry. 22 ones are 22. 22 plus 7 is 29. Then divided by 3. So do you understand the importance of keeping this 25 just like that, dear children? Here you would have multiplied 22 into 7. So it would have become much more difficult for you to do the calculations. No, now this calculation has become easy or not?
Yes, sir.
So that's why you have to keep the things together. At the end only you have to get rid of all those things. So 3 ones are, then 3 nines are 27, then 2 is the carry, then 3 sevens are 21, 1 is the carry, 3 fives are 15, and 1 is the carry, then 3 threes are, then 3 threes are. So don't you think volume is like 975.33 centimeter cube, dear children? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
So now was that difficult or easy it was? Tell me. This calculation, was it difficult or easy? Huh? Tell me, is it easy or difficult?
Easy, sir.
If
Easy,
you do it step by step, no, it becomes easy. Now if you are not doing it step by step, then this will become most difficult problem for you. So that's why you have to do everything step by step. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's shall I look into next question?
Yes, sir.
Now this is having another part, no? So what is that another part? They're asking us to find total surface area of the toy. So total surface area means, you understand, total surface area means now this area, no, it has gone, no, now it is inside. Now do I supposed to consider this area, whatever is I'm shading, do I supposed to consider this area, dear children? No, right? I mean, toy means it has gone there. I mean, now I have to consider only curved surface area of this cone. This is like round. I hope you are able to understand what I'm trying to say. This is I mean, all this round shape it is having, no? So that the curved surface area and the curved surface area of this hemisphere, that's what we are supposed to consider, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So now this is like L. For curved surface area, I need L also. Pi r L is the formula, no? So don't you think I should find out this L also for the hemisphere, for this cone?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So you have to find out that also. Yes or no? Otherwise, it is not possible. So this is like 4-mark question. I mean, they won't be asking both volume and I mean, in this question, no, they won't be asking both. Okay, just to I mean make you aware, I have asked in the exam they will be asking either volume or total surface area, anyone, but both should be known to you. Now let us find out L. So what is the formula for L? Everybody knows that, no? So L is equal to, what is the formula? Under root r square plus h square, no? Yeah. Under root r square means it is a 7 square plus h square means it is 5 square. So it becomes under root 49 plus 25. So it becomes under root 40 plus 20, 60. It is 74, no? Under root 74, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So under root 74 centimeter. Let us keep it like this. Now, what is the formula for a total surface area? Tell me. So total surface area means, can I write it as a curved surface area of a hemisphere plus curved surface area of cone, because there is no total surface area, no? So that circle in between. So whatever was in between, that is between this hemisphere and cone, it is gone, no? This shaded part. So that's why I should not consider that, no, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so this total surface area is equal to curved surface area of hemisphere plus a curved surface area of cone I have written. Now that is equal to curved surface area of hemisphere. Now what is the formula for this? Don't you think it is 2 pi r square? Formula should be perfect you. Now don't see me that, sir, you haven't said, sir. You haven't said here, you talked about only cylinder and cone, sir. I don't know about hemisphere, sir. Please don't say me that. Already in 9th standard you have learned sphere means what will be the surface area. Sphere means it is 4 pi r square. I mean hemisphere means 2 pi r square. Have you learned it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So okay, if you haven't learned, get to know about that. Then plus I will discuss anyway, but suddenly this problem came up. Okay, then curved surface area of cone means it is pi r L, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now in this 2, I cannot take common because 2 is not there. So I'm going to take pi common. Pi is there, pi is there. Then r square and r is there. So that's why I'm going to take r common. So inside the bracket, what remains? Pi and r I have taken means 2r remains. Then plus L remains, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then pi means what? 22/7 into r means what? 7. Then bracket 2 into r means 7 plus L is under root 74. That I cannot do anything with that. So under root 74. So here 7 get cancelled. So I'm going to keep it as 22 bracket 14 plus under root 74. I'm going to keep it like this only. Now no need to find this under root 74. That is not our target. So we are going to keep it just like this. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So these many centimeter square, and because already we have lots and lots of calculation related to this, so that's why no need to calculate this. So this will be the total surface area. I hope it is very clear in your mind, dear children.
Yes, sir.
Clear. Now, are you introduced to 10th standard surface areas and volumes through these problems, dear children?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Definitely,
sir.
you got introduced to this surface areas and volumes problems. Now, what is your target?
First exercise.
First
Yes,
exercise.
you have to look for first exercise and second exercise. Tomorrow I'll be asking your doubts from first exercise and second exercise. All right, dear children.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
First do this first.
Yes,
First do
yes.
this first exercise. Okay, only keep it as first exercise. I mean, usually I give 2 exercises as the target. First exercise you do it, and what goes around we'll see that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. All right, dear children. I hope these things are very clear in your mind.
Yes, sir.
Will you
Yes,
try?
sir.
Will you try the problems?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have to try the problems, then only you'll become perfect. Okay, so don't wait for me to solve each and everything. You yourself solve, and whatever doubts you have, you can ask me. Has the file reached you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, dear children. Thank you very much for joining the class. Have a good day, and bye bye.
Thank you,
Bye,
sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Bye.